Okay, we got a click, shut our security. And then the same thing with this one here. That one click also, then lock the security. All of our injectors are connected, all three of them. So now what we need to do is just keep, like I said, keep this open while we are trying to torque down this thing. So let me get some of my screws. Here's the other screw, sits out here in the end. And then we have two nuts. I'm just going to give it a quick torque down. No, let's tighten up our fuel lines. Careful with the plastic hose. That's tightened. This is tightened. That's good. New piece. Rubbers are in place. That's all torque. Now we just need to connect our vacuum hose right there. Okay, that's what's going to be doing the job, opening and closing. As you guys can see, that's done on the opposite side of the metal piece that's down there, because that's the support when it comes up, when it closes. So okay, so I always check that just to make sure it's all right. So they're both all right. So I got my vacuum hose together. Fuel line is connected. All three of those are already torqued. That's already torqued also. And now, next step we will do is put our fuel rail plate back on right here. And then we'll just set our fuel. 10 millimeters. Installing the zip tie. Just keeping them together so they're not bouncing all over the place. That's the idea of it. All right, now that we got everything together, everything is nice and clean. All my bolts are torqued. I can go ahead and bring in the supercharger right now. All right, now we're going to bring up all our hoses. This is support, so the hose is not moving all over the place. They're connected. Now, next step is to connect our hoses. Right, so definitely going 2 white spot, and of course this one has 2 white spots. So, all right, nice and neat. We'll just connect this one at the back. And we'll go back here, easily sit it where it needs to be so it's not bouncing all around when the car is driving. That clicks, this one slides up on the vent tube. All right, there it is, and that goes there. Okay, so I got all 4 of them. All I got to do now is just put in the nuts on.
Supercharger.
All right, now I'm just going to torque it down to specs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plastic coverings that goes over each side. And as you can see, there is a support inside this plastic piece for this piece here. So, Now all I have to do now is start installing my air handler. Okay, back here there's also a connector, which is this one. And of course there's a safety. We got the air handler back in, got a piece. Of course here is the hose that is from that, so we'll connect it here back into the air handler. We'll just tighten this up here, and then we'll tighten this side. We want to make sure it's free. We'll set this in place also right there. This connector here to connect, it should be back here somewhere. Yep, there it is. All right. That's the way you do it, man. That's the end of this job. Of course, we gotta go get some coolant. We'll try to bleed the system first, then we're gonna get some coolant in it. After that, we'll prime it before we start it up, and then we should be good to go. All right. Please hit that subscribe button. Support the channel. Talk to you in the next one. Okay, even this thing that I just put back in place, you have to sit it. You can't just have it sitting like this. If you look, you just have to bend that and stick it under. Okay, we're up now with coolant.